Good morning, students. Myself, Badi Alekhya, Assistant Professor, Department of Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning, RMD Engineering College. Today, we are going to discuss how to create a simple web app using Spring Boot. Before going to demonstrate how to create a web app using Spring Boot, so we have to install an IDE environment. So to install that IDE environment, go to that link and install Intelligent J IDEA Community Edition. And the second requirement, we have to know how to add dependencies by using Spring Initializer. So I will demonstrate how to work with it. Let us start with the demonstration. There we are going to deploy the web applications. We are going to add the Spring Web that I showed in the demonstration. Let us start with the sample code for building web app. So the two important things you have to remember here is we have to import two packages under Spring Framework. One is get mapping and second one is REST controller. Before the class we are going to write the controller. This will initiate the request from browser to the server, and then inside the class we are going to add our get mapping. This will initiate the contents which we are going to return and inside our method and get back to the browser. So without delay, we are going to see a demonstration how to deploy a web app by using Spring Boot. So now I am going to install. I already downloaded the community edition. Now I show to you how to install this community edition in your system. It's very simple to install. Just a minute, take time. Hello. Just clicking next we are going to install. Here you select all the options because it will need when we are going to execute our projects. So that's why I selected all the options presented in the IDE and then install. It will take time. Just wait for a minute. It will extract all the necessary jar files needed to execute in the environment. So we have two editions. One is Ultimate and another one is Community. If you are using Ultimate, it's for only 30 days trial. That's why I prefer you guys to download Community Edition. It's open source. So installation finished. Now I am going to show to you how to open IntelliJ IDE. Just to open it, just in search button you type IntelliJ IDE. The environment is open. Now the environment is ready. Now I am going to create a new project. Just minimize this IDE. Go to your browser and type start.spring.io. Here it is open. Under that you select Maven. I am going to give the name of my artifact is my first project. When I am deploying web app, that's why I am going to add the dependency. Spring Web. Now I am generating code. Click on this generate. Here the code is there. Move to that place and give extract all. Now my first project is stored under the location C users admin downloads my first project. Now I move to the IDE. There I am going to move to the file menu. Under that I click. We move to that thing. I will show first C and then users. In that admin. In that I am selecting in downloads only the document I downloaded. Under that I am selecting my first project. Okay. View the trust project here. Now my first project is open here. Maven dependencies are added automatically. Just wait for a while. You have to check whether that pom.xml is added or there. Under that check the dependency for web. If you observe here, the dependency added Springboot started web. Then you move to the source and move to main. Under that move to Java. Under that, just a minute. There is some problem. I think that is warning only. Move to that here. Just run. Otherwise stop also button is there. You can use that button also. Here you can allow open JDK platform. Now I am going to create my application. For that I have to create a new Java class. The name of the class I take here as welcome. Import. I am going to type two packages. Import org.springframework. bind dot I will show you. Just show that package fast for your fast understanding. You have to type these two packages here. Import Java org.spring framework. Under that you have to bind annotation get mapping. When it is going to get activated means first I am going to activate Rex controller. Then it is activated here, and after that only I have to write the class. So in PPT I mentioned test controller and then class. Inside the class only I have to get mapping or request mapping, any one of the function we can use. Inside this welcome I am going to use get mapping. After clicking this get mapping, the package is activated. For get mapping I have to write the code. Just I type it, copied here. You can write your own method. It's a method. I did a mistake here. It's the method. That's why it's showing error. Extra one bracket here. I opened the class flower base here. Two flower base open, two closed. This is a class I am creating to deploy a simple web application. The two important things you have to put in your mind is get mapping and REST controller. Instead of get mapping, you can also use a function called request mapping. But request text controller will help you enable your application. That's why before the class itself, you have to enable the text controller. Inside the class, you have to enable get mapping. If you are using annotation only, the packages will be enabled. Now we are going to check whether the project is deployed successfully or not just by running it. See that on bottom it is showing Tomcat started on port 8080. Now I am going to browser and I am going to check localhost 8080. It's display greetings from Springboot. What's the message I mentioned here? That is transferred to the browser. This is the way we are going to simply deploy our web application by using Spring Boot. So that's all for the today's session, students. In the next class, I will meet with some other new concepts. Thank you.